kids here today. Wednesdays are a fun time to come down to City Hall because we have the farmer's market outside. We have the council meeting upstairs. Actually, maybe that's not so much fun to come down for. Welcome to the official kickoff for Lemonade Day Houston. I have participated in Lemonade Day in previous years through my dollars, through drinking lots and lots of lemonade. I can tell you that it's a fun day, but it's also a day of learning and growth for young people. Lemonade Day is part of a national program that encourages financial literacy and family engagement by teaching youth hands-on how to start their own small business. People say, oh, it's just a lemonade stand. A lemonade stand is a small business. Last year, over 50,000 youth participated nationwide, and this year the goal is for 65,000 youth to be involved. And not only does Lemonade Day Houston empower our young people to become tomorrow's entrepreneurs, it also provides valuable mentoring. And since we Houstonians live in what is arguably the most entrepreneurial city in America, in order to compete in the future, if we can teach these business building skills at a very early age, we're going to help our young people do even better in the future. By investing now in our children, we may help them succeed better in school. We may help them make a connection between what they learn in school and the real world in which they operate their lemonade stands. We provide them all the tools that they need. They get a guide, they get information on how to get started, they get help with budgeting, and some of them set up very successful businesses that propel them into thinking about new businesses in the future. We recruit participants through the City Parks Department, our after-school programming activities, and through our City Health Department multi-service centers. And we're very happy that we as a city can be part of this very worthwhile endeavor. My Department of Neighborhoods will be reaching out to city council offices, to community organizations, and neighborhood groups to help get the word out. And we know that all the budding entrepreneurs out there will be working their networks as well. They're going to do whatever. I used to be a small business owner, and I can tell you where I started. When I raised money, I went to my friends and my family, and then branched out. So I know that all of our young entrepreneurs here will know when they get through with this process what is involved in planning a business, creating a budget for a business, executing that plan, a lot of hard work, and then a great deal of satisfaction at the end. I am officially proclaiming Lemonade Day. I'm not going to read the proclamation, but I want to assure everyone that I have it here and do the official honors. Therefore, I, Denise Parker, Mayor of the City of Houston, hereby proclaim May 5th as Lemonade Day in Houston, Texas. CEO of Greenwell Energy Solutions and city champion for Lemonade Day to come and make a few remarks about this very worthy endeavor.
Mayor Parker, first, thank you for the introduction. Thank you so much for your support of Lemonade Day. We really appreciate it. And on behalf of the board and all of us at Lemonade Day, we'd like to thank you and your staff for all that you do to make Houston the greatest city in the country. So we know that Houston is recognized as one of the best cities for business and career development. Congratulations on that. That's wonderful. But we're still left with the question of how do we pass that on? How do we get that to the next generation? And the answer to that question is Lemonade Day. That's what we're here for. Lemonade Day is a wonderful hands-on experience for children, an opportunity for them to get engaged in a 14-step program that teaches them about business, to designing a business, building a business plan, running a business, raising money, paying back investors, down to what to do with the money that they make. It helps them really experience that hands-on so that they understand what it takes to be successful. All of that happens through the American icon of Lemonade Stand. Lemonade Day was founded in 2007 on Michael Bolthouse right here in Houston. In that first year, we had 2,700 children who did a lemonade stand all on one day. This year in Houston on May 5th, we're planning on having 60,000 lemonade stands all on one day. It's a wonderful accomplishment for kids like these to have a chance to go through the program. In addition, there'll be 31 other cities around the country participating this year, which is a great grassroots growth for Lemonade Day. One of the keys to our success is that we involve everyone in the learning. It's not just the youth from pre-K through high school who get a chance to participate and build a lemonade stand, but it's also every one of them gets involved with a caring adult, a mentor, to help them through the program. And that mentor gets a book which also walks them through the steps of building a business and the learning that the kids are going to go through as well. We also have lots of other opportunities for adults to participate. We need lots of volunteers to make all this happen. We also need people with ideas of how can we get more kids engaged. How can you engage your church, your business, kids' sports groups, athletics, after-school activities to help us get more kids engaged, more kids exposed to the program and the opportunity. So our challenge to every one of you is find an organization that you're a part of. Help them get involved in Lemonade Day. Help more kids get the opportunity and the exposure to go through the program. Learn how to build a business and be a success on their own. Obviously, Lemonade Day is also a nonprofit, so we need funding to keep the wheels turning. It's expensive to get all the materials for all this learning. There's 60,000 kids here in Houston, so financial support is also always welcome. But please share your ideas. Let us know. Go to houston.lemonade.org and register. Bring us your ideas. Help volunteer. Get involved. And again, we're here to help youth engage their dreams, learn how to make their dreams a reality and a success. So please join us in all of that. And again, thank you so much for your support and the city's support. We really appreciate it.
I want to note that we have some council members here in support of Lemonade Day, council members Laster and Martin, and we do appreciate you guys being here. And to the kids here, a few tips. Find a high traffic area for your lemonade stand. And Lemonade Day is one day. You, after you learn the skills of Lemonade Day, can take that model and do it again on your own initiative. And that's really what we encourage, that you take the lessons for the day. But as was mentioned, it does take money to provide some of the logistics for Lemonade Day. We don't just tell these young people, go out and create a lemonade stand. They are provided with step-by-step assistance, a roadmap, if you will, and it takes corporate sponsors to help pull all of that together. It's now my honor to introduce Mark Montgomery, board member of Lemonade Day Houston and City President of BBVA Compass Houston.
And this is the third year for BBVA Compass to sponsor Lemonade Day. And we do this not just because we like great lemonade that you all will cook up via recipe for us, but because we want to help entrepreneurs in the future. We're looking not just 2 years down the road, but 20 years down the road when you all are the business leaders of our community. So I look forward to all that you're going to learn when you go through this program. For many of us, the lemonade stand was our first business. That's where we learned to do the things that we do today. BBVA Compass and Lemonade Day also share a goal of teaching children financial education. In 2012, we provided financial education to more than 6,000 children through our Teach Children to Save and Get Smart About Credit programs. We believe we have responsibility as a leading financial institution to be involved in the community and to give back and to help people learn about financial literacy. So thank you again. Have a great day on the 5th with your lemonade stand. Thank you. So This year, we are presenting to Peter, Cameron, Roberto, a $5,000 check to help funding of Lemonade Day to give back and generate future entrepreneurs. Thank you.
We're going to step forward in a moment and have a photo op with that wonderful check. I want to acknowledge that we've been joined by Councilmember Davis. Now, when I told you earlier that you needed to be in a high-traffic location, what did that mean? Somewhere where there's lots of people. Okay, another tip. The better your lemonade tastes, the more likely that people will buy more of it. Okay? It's 2 business tips right there. Now, I now want to welcome the Executive Director of Lemonade Day, Cameron Waldner, to close us out.
We'd like to thank everyone for coming out today. Lemonade Day Houston is taking place on May 5th this year. We're looking at engaging 60,000 youth in the greater Houston area. We wouldn't be able to do it without tremendous community partners like the City of Houston, like neighborhood centers, and the Baker Ripley House. It's truly amazing, and we greatly thank you for all of that. Our board is just fantastic when you look at what they're able to do and accomplish here for Houston. They are our leaders, and we're led by Mr. Roberto Contreras, who's our board president. We really want to encourage everyone in the community to go out to our website and register. Please go out to houston.lemonadeday.org and register. You can also go online and donate. You know, we're really looking to empower today's youth to become tomorrow's entrepreneurs. And while you're there, please look at our story and how we got started at turtle.lemonadeday.org or turtlebook.lemonadeday.org with Ms. Lisa Holthouse and her wonderful book that she's done. This is something that was created here in Houston, and we're just glad that we can take it to the rest of the country and show them how great our fine city is, and from leaders like Mayor Parker, how much we're able to move forward in our community. So thank you all so very much for being here today. Mayor Parker, thank you so much for the city's support. This is something truly amazing as we look at and encouraging youth here in Houston.
Give that web address again.
The Houston website is houston.lemonadeday.org, and our book is turtlebook.lemonadeday.org.
Okay, houston.lemonadeday.org. Now, are there any questions about Lemonade Day? Please, please, please help us spread the word. If there are no questions, I'm going to ask everybody to step. Okay. I'm going to be a patron of a lemonade stand. My kids are beyond the lemonade stand stage now. I expect my kids to be patrons of lemonade stands, and I expect to be drinking a lot of lemonade that day, and I would encourage a lot of Houstonians to do the same. So, better it tastes, the more I buy, okay? Let's